Take two. Already filmed this video. The microphone was not cooperating with me. Hi friends, I am back with what I hope will be a fun video for you today. I always say like, oh, I'm back with a fun video, and then I'm like, what if nobody thinks it's actually fun? Anyways, I am coming at you today with the things that I am eyeballing during the Sephora sale. So this video is not sponsored by Sephora, so I can go ahead and call it what it really is. It is a sale. It happens twice a year. It is in the spring and the fall. Before I go any further, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm 37 years old. I enjoy sharing beauty and home fragrance here on my channel, so if that type of content appeals to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I wanted to let you know that I will have all of the sale information linked in the description box down below. As always, this is usually done on a tiered basis, meaning that if you are VIB Rouge, you get to shop the sale first, then VIB, then Insider. But I will have all of that information down below. When the sale starts, when you can shop, how much of a discount you can get, make sure you check that description box. The products that I am talking about in this video today are products that I have not tried, but they have caught my interest. So I find these videos kind of fun because I'm nosy and I like to see like, what are other people looking at? The first category that I am going to be talking about are foundation products. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I have been on a foundation kick. My first love has always been eyeshadow palettes. I have also been intrigued with blush for the last, year, I'd say. But recently I find myself just really diving in hard on all of these new foundation releases. And some of them are not new foundations. They have been around for a while. My skin is typically normal, but it can lean a little bit oily in the summertime. If you are new here, I live in an oven in the summertime, literally. Like the phrase around here is, but it's a dry heat. I live in Arizona and I don't care who you are, 110 degrees is hot. So I need a foundation that feels lightweight, but will also last throughout the day because I just don't have time to touch up. Quite frankly, I'm too lazy to do that. So I like long-lasting foundations that need to feel light. Also, as I am talking about these foundations, know that my preferences, can I not say that word? I tend to prefer medium coverage foundations. So as I am talking about all of these products, I want you to let me know in the comments down below if these products are worth the hype, if I can skip them, or what your experience has been with any of these products that I am going to mention. The first one is the Dior Forever Matte. Now this retails for about $52, so that is a nice chunk of money. I am looking at this because Lisa J gave rave reviews on it. I think she reviewed it like maybe a month and a half ago, and she said that they had reformulated it, and the previous formula was like one of her holy grails, and the reformulated one, well, no, I'll let you go check out her video for that. I guess this could also qualify as like 1B. I also have my eye on the Dior Backstage. So if you are familiar with Dior foundations, will you let me know down below, just based off of what I just told you, which one might be the best fit for me? I would really appreciate it. The second foundation that I am looking at was also raved about most recently by Jessica Braun, and it is the Shiseido Synchro Skin. Now this is the regular Synchro Skin. This is not the radiant one that I am talking about because like I said, when my skin leans oily, the last thing I want is something with a radiant finish. Now, everybody I know who has talked about this foundation said it just sits so beautifully on the skin, that it's a nice medium coverage. It sounds like it would be right up my alley. The only thing that's giving me a little bit of pause about this one is that it does have a chemical SPF in it, and my skin does not really care for chemical SPF. I can usually get away with wearing a foundation with it in it for about a day, maybe 2 days, but if I wear it any more days consecutively, then my skin will break out. So that is the only thing that is giving me pause about that one. Now, I do have my eyes on a much more affordable foundation, and this was like all the rage maybe a year ago. I saw a lot of influencers talking about this in their Sephora sale, either their recommendations or in products that they were interested in trying. And it is the Sephora brand. It's their Sephora collection Best Skin Ever foundation. Now this is already, I want to say, around $20, and it's going to be marked to 30% off during the sale. I'm curious to see what the hype is around this one, and I figure that for that price tag, I think that would come out to what, around $12, $13. Why not? Let's give it a try. So that one I do have my eye on. Keeping with complexion products, I am interested in a powder, and it is one that Samantha March just raved about last summer. It is the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. Like I said, my skin can be a little bit sensitive and picky about ingredients, and one of the ingredients in a lot of powders that my skin does not like is talc. So I am always looking for talc-free powders, and this Dior one seems to fit the bill. I'm also interested in it because it provides a little bit of coverage, which is something that I'm looking for, particularly for the summertime when I just want to slap on my tinted SPF, the Elta MD that I recommended in an earlier video. When I just want to slap that on, but I want a little bit more coverage, I would really like to have a tinted powder in my collection. I don't have one right now. I have a bunch of translucent ones, but not tinted. So let me know if you have any experience with that powder. I have been very curious about it. I have 2 cheek products. Actually, no, I have technically 4, but I have 2 blushes on my wish list. One is the Patrick Ta. These are those like the powder and cream like combo thing. Now, to be honest with you, when these first launched, I really wasn't interested in them because I was not yet on the cream blush bandwagon. I am fully on board with it now. I actually own quite a few cream blushes right now, but these have caught my eye. The shade in particular that I'm looking at is She's Blushing, but I also like one, I think it's one called like She's Vibrant or something like that. It's like super bright red. I don't know why that one is appealing to me so much. And there's like another light pink one. But I know that a lot of people have talked about these in their videos for a long time. I went in and swatched some in Sephora, and those have definitely made it into my wish list. The other blush that has caught my eye is the Tower 28. What do they call it? Like Beach Please. I don't know why these brands come up with these super long names for their products. Like, just tell me what it is. This is a cream blush, right? Like, does anybody else feel that way? Sometimes I'm like, really, that's a little bit overboard on the marketing. But anyways, it is the Tower 28 Cream Blush. This is in the shade Happy Hour. I own these blushes in 3 other shades, the shade Magic Hour, Golden Hour, and Power Hour. And I love all 3 of them. They work really well with my skin, don't cause any breakouts. I do find that I need to set them with a powder, but they are just a gorgeous finish. And so this bright coral color has really caught my eye, and I hope to pick that one up during the sale. Now we're gonna move into some bougie things that have caught my eye. I honestly don't know if this first one will come home with me or not, but I have my eye on it. It is the Westman Atelier. These are the petite sticks. It's like their little trio of them. It has their contour stick, their blush stick, and a highlighter stick. Now, the color that I'm really looking at here is the blush. I think it's in the shade Petal. Lisa J, I had commented on one of her videos that I was interested in Westman Atelier, and she said, oh, get that blush for sure. It's gorgeous. So I am interested in that. I'm not sure that I would go through a full size of a blush stick. So these little minis, even though this set is still really expensive, it appeals to me because then I get to try out 3 of their products. I have never tried any Westman Atelier products. This next product, it's already sitting in my cart waiting to hit checkout when the sale opens up. I have swatched it in store. I love the tone of it. It is beautiful. It is going to come home with me if it does not sell out before I can start shopping. I am just VIB, so I'm right in the middle of the sale. The product I'm talking about is the Gucci Soleil Bronzing Powder in the shade 2. Now, you probably would not know this from looking at me on camera. I think it's really hard to be able to tell people's undertones and their skin tones just because all of the lighting can somewhat be deceptive. I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying that you have to have good lighting a lot of the time for your videos. But my skin tone is pretty light to medium, neutral with slightly peachy undertones. I have found that in bronzers, if they have too much warmth to them, I will look like an Oompa Loompa. They are not flattering on me. So I tend to prefer bronzers that have a little bit of that red undertone to them. And after swatching this, not to mention the formula just glides on, I am sold on this one, and yes, it is already sitting in my cart. I am also looking at 2 products for the eyes. Well, I guess it would be 3. I am looking at the Natasha Denona Mini Glam and the Mini Nude. Now, those palettes do not look like anything amazing. I do own the Natasha Denona Glam palette and the Retro palette. And I know that Natasha Denona is a very hyped up eyeshadow brand. I personally get the hype. I do believe that they are excellent eyeshadows. I really love the formula. I also own the mini, what is it? The mini gold. It's the one that's green shades, and those green shades are gorgeous. So if you are looking at that one, it is not like a Shrek type of green. It is a very beautiful, mature, sultry type of green. I really, really like that palette. When I travel, I tend to go for very easy to put together looks, which is why these 2 mini palettes really appeal to me, because they are small, they are effortless. And so when I travel, I'm not going to have to spend a lot of time deciding on, well, what eyeshadow look do I want to put together today? I get really lazy when I'm on vacation. I just want a very simple eye look to put together. I don't want to have to put a lot of time and effort into thinking about what looks I want to put together or in applying them. And I feel like these 2 little palettes will really meet my need for something simple, easy, and easy to travel with for those times. So let me know though, because I do own the Glam palette, let me know if these shades are repeats or if they are complementary. If you own both of these palettes, I would really appreciate that feedback. The other eye product that I'm looking at, although I'm not sure if I will purchase it, is the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro. It is an eyeliner. Again, another product that Jessica Braun has raved about. It is in the shade The Perfect Brown, and she says that this one is perfect for tight lining. Now, if you are not familiar with what tight lining is, it is when you line the upper rim of your lash line with an eyeliner. So for me, I don't like a lower rim. So one of my issues with tight lining is that oftentimes the eyeliner will transfer to my lower lash line, and I don't want that. So I have found one pencil, oddly enough, that is also a brown shade that does not transfer, and that is the Persona Cosmetics pencil. But the black one transfers, and so does the plum. There's something about this brown color that doesn't. And it's funny because Jessica Braun has said the same thing about the black in these Mario pencils. She said the black one transfers, but for whatever reason, the brown one doesn't. So let me know what your experience has been with those. The last product that I have my eye on is a hair product, and it's been sitting in my cart for a long time. And to be honest with you, I have a ton of hair product to work through, so I'm not even sure if I will pick it up during this sale, but I thought I would talk about it anyways because it is something that I would like people to chime in on if you have any experience with it. It is the Moroccan Oil Color Depositing Mask in the shade Platinum. In the summertime, I love rocking platinum blonde hair along with a gorgeous fake tan. It's just always been an aesthetic that I like. I think it's probably the California girl in me that I just love that look. So in the summertime, I really want my hair to pop. Now, to be honest with you, right now, I am currently working through the Amika Bust Your Brass. It's like their intensive, it's a purple conditioning mask, and I really do like that. So that is probably the reason why I won't pick this one up this sale, but honestly, this has been sitting on my wish list for probably 2 years now, and at some point I'm going to bite the bullet on it and purchase it, but I'm not sure if it will be this time around just because I have my eye on some other expensive products, and I think I would rather spend my money that way. That's going to do it for me today. I am sure that as I watch more of the recommendations videos that are going to be bombarding us within the next week, that I will add to this list. Like I said earlier, if any of you can provide me with some feedback on these products in the comment box down below, I would really appreciate that. One of my favorite things about the beauty community is that we are so honest with each other in providing feedback about products and whether or not we believe that they are worth the money or girl, you could pass on those. You're not really missing out on anything. So I would really appreciate it if you could leave me some feedback down below. Also, I would really like to know what products you have your eyes on, because who knows, you just might influence me to add those to my list as well. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out a lot. And like I said earlier, if you want to stick around a little bit longer and check out some of my other content and maybe even subscribe, I would really appreciate that. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me here today. I know that we all live very busy lives and have a lot going on, and the fact that you took a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me really does mean a lot. Until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.